Welcome to Monkey Wrenching, everybody. Monkey Mike, your host here. Today we are going to be putting on some of the AWR motor mounts. I already got them on. Thought about doing the intro earlier. I didn't really like it, so we're doing this one here. Pretty stoked. They turned out real well. Go ahead and enjoy the video, and I'll show you how I got them installed. Was a little bit of a hiccup, but otherwise it went flawlessly, just how I thought it was going to go. Do me a favor, before we get into the video, make sure you go check out AWR Racing. I'll say it again, awrracing.com, and then go check out my buddies too. You got 802 Garage, you got Rust Belt Garage, you got Wide Open Throttle Garage. Check out my buddy Vegas Boost. He's actually got a couple cool case-swapped MR2s. Everybody, go check out my buddy Car Simplified. He's got a great channel as well. Now, let's get on to the video. And to give you guys an idea of how much this actually did get lowered, there's a slit right here. You can see where normally this cable would have sat. As you can see now, it's actually below the bar. Okay? I think that's pretty savage. That to me indicates definitely that we did get that just over 1/4 inch drop, because that's about what that is right there. Let's see if I can get you a better angle. About a 1/4 inch drop. And it's exactly what they advertise, is 3/10 of an inch. So let's get back into it. Yo, whoa. A little too close for comfort, wasn't it? All right, so today, welcome back. I guess I should do the intro, right? I'm Monkey Mike, this is Monkey Wrenching, thanks for coming, blah, 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 blah. One of those days, guys, one of those days. So, today, we are going to be doing the motor mounts from AWR that you saw me unbox a couple days ago. I did my best to try to shade some of the light and stuff in here so it's not so ridiculous. You can see I even cleaned up a bit of my mess. Look at that. I need to finish the rest of it. But this is the cleanest it's been in quite a while. And it only took me, 5 hours. Not really. All right, so let's get back into this here. Let me turn the light on and show you what we're doing. So these mounts from AWR are fantastic, and they require very little work to get them in. You can see down there we have those 3 bolts. Okay, that's it. There are no more. When you come to the underside, you literally just have to take out that one right there. Okay, 14 millimeters. Everything's already loose. This should be a fairly quick video. I'm using my cherry picker to support the engine because I really don't like using a jack to do this. So it's really easy. You just do a little bit of tension. Let's see if we can get this out now. There it is. Look at that. Just enough room. Just enough room. So this is, So this is the stock mount. My welded stock mount that apparently, oh look at that. All the welds broke on that a while ago. Well, actually it probably just broke. Looks to me like we only had a couple little tabs holding it on. Yeah, I'd definitely say they are different. It's a comparison of the product that we're putting on versus what we're taking off. Now, don't get me wrong, stock application, I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure it does great. This is not a stock application. All right. Let's do this. Look at that. That's how awesome. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to Engine Tech. I'll tell you guys more about this later, but I won this in one of their Instagram giveaways. That's just sitting up there by the magnet. It's just one, so I mean, so is that guy. But that's just that magnet right there. This is pretty heavy, man. Pretty cool. Anyways, let's get this down in there. All right. That maneuvered into place. hand in there a little bit better. Maybe. So apparently that one was going in the whole time. I just wasn't pushing it hard enough or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's just the way that I felt it going in. This one here though, this one I'm definitely still having issues with. So apparently I just needed to push a little bit harder, but it was in there, good to go. And yeah, now all I gotta do is tighten everything up. Next, you're gonna need two 19mm. You can either use, wrenches, or you can use whatever it is that you deem easiest for you. This is what I picked, was gear drive, and I'm using a box end on the other side. For me, that was reaching around both sides and getting it all nice and taut. And there you have it. So the easiest way I found to access the passenger side motor mount is to come through this cavity right here. Use this extension here with a 14mm. I just happen to have a 12, so that's what I used. And I used one that had an extension so I could vary the length. Basically, I just pulled it out long to get a little bit of leverage on it. But you're able to fit it right down in that cavity. Some of you may have to take off the idler control hose. There may be some things in the way for you. So there's a better view of the motor mount itself, and as you can see, the top hole has a brace for the starter. You're gonna have to deal with that. Otherwise, everything else looks fine. And it looks like I'm missing a little bolt to the back of the starter support bracket. So we'll have to take care of that while we're under here. But that is what's coming out. Another way to tackle it is to simply come right up under into this cavity, move over, you have access to said motor mount. All right, no joke, this is probably like an hour and a half later. That back last bolt there, not the two next to each other, but that one in the back there, was one of the hardest bolts I've ever put in my life. I even had the tap and die set. I thought I ruined something. I pulled out the thread file, made sure that the bolt itself was cleaned up. What I ended up having to do was moving that hook from over here. Obviously, you can see I moved it there, and I'm not using that point at all as a jack point. I'm using the front of it to lift it because, well, that was the only way I could maneuver it to where that thing actually lined up. That was terrible. So, little tip. Move that over here to this side and pull up the motor from the front. That way when it pulls this way. Because being that it is mounted to the trans and everything's hanging back there, you still have plenty of weight, but there's no weight up front. So when you go to rotate from the back there, it just tries to bring it into the firewall. This here actually rotated the whole entire motor, giving me ability to access all those pretty holes. And as you can see, I did not disconnect the alternator. I did not move it. I didn't pull any of that stuff. Now I'm going to go ahead, get it good and tight, see what the torque spec is, see if I can get a torque wrench in there, and move on with my life. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. And I gotta say, that was definitely one of the toughest installs I have ever had, mainly just because, and look at my arm. It's so the problem is this guy right here. That thing just kept cutting the crap out of me. I almost grabbed the Sawzall and chopped it off. And then these hose clamps right here, those kept digging into my arm. The easiest way to access this side really is to just simply come in right here, and you can double fist it. Double team. Thankfully, I did not have to use any of my cheapo taps and dies and stuff. I mean, I tried. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, we got chewed up a little bit. Definitely got chewed up. So, motor mounts usually are easy, I guess, or they're kind of, it really depends. What do you call easy, okay? I really enjoyed this install. Thank you so much to AWR. I appreciate the deal you gave me Black Friday, and maybe a little on top of it, but that's our secret. And now these junkers, you see, we still doing flip-flops and rice blocks. That's how we work. Those are gone. No more of those janky thighs. Need a set of used motor mounts, or they'll be in the trash. Did it with the turbo installed, which was cool, and did not take any of this stuff off. The only thing I took off was the downpipe, and that's fine. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. AWR family, we in it now. It's on the car. We're part of the deal. Thank you so much. Y'all take care. Peace. I'm going to be closing this video out a little bit differently than I usually do. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the channel. Also, I just wanted to give you guys an update about as far as the December daily stuff. I'm pretty stoked. I'm a day ahead. This is the first time I've done anything like this, so I'm just really happy to actually be constant and to keep it all going. All that was filmed yesterday, so if it's a little choppy back and forth, there's some wardrobe changes or whatnot that happen, okay. Did my best to try to get it strung together properly and give you a decent tutorial. If there's anything you think I could do better, please give me some suggestions in the comments. This is all pretty new to me, and I'm trying to give you the most realistic view of what it's like to install stuff, put things on cars, build cars, and how to discuss them in a way that hopefully you'll understand if there's something that you're unclear about. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you. This is Monkey Mike signing off. Peace.